in China-Africa educational relations, having educated over 4,000 African students since 1956, including many from Kenya. We are proud of our academic collaboration, including the partnership with Kenyatta University in literature and cultural studies. These exchanges and the scholarships you provide are building lifelong people-to-people bonds and transforming lives in very tangible ways. Indeed, education is a pillar of our diplomatic partnership. As Kenya, and as we deepen our focus on science, technology, and innovation, we welcome further partnerships with Chinese institutions, particularly in STEM fields, that is, artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and the creative economy. Kenya's Silicon Savannah is established at Concert Technopolis, and our upcoming National Artificial Intelligence Strategy offers a unique platform for cutting between Kenya and China. Ladies and gentlemen, we gather at a time of profound and accelerated global change. From regional conflicts, economic shocks, and climate disruption to cyber insecurity and demographic shifts, the challenges we face today are complex, interconnected, and urgent. But within these challenges are opportunities. Opportunities for renewed partnership, bold thinking, and reimagined global architecture. Africa and China have emerged as pivotal partners in this shifting landscape, bound by history, powered by mutual interest, and grounded in a shared future. 2 days after Kenya gained independence, in December 1963, China opened its embassy in Nairobi, becoming the 4th country to do so. Our ties have only deepened since, culminating in the establishment of a comprehensive strategic cooperative partnership in 2017. China is now sub-Saharan Africa's largest trading partner and Kenya's largest overall. We export tea, coffee, flowers, and more. And I trust many of you may have enjoyed a cup of Kenyan tea or coffee, or a bouquet of fresh flowers or roses from Kenya. Over 3,000 Chinese companies operate in Africa, 500 of them in Kenya, most from the private sector. Our cooperation under the Belt and Road Initiative has delivered flagship infrastructure projects including roads, ports, and the standard gauge railway infrastructure that is reshaping national connectivity and regional integration. But even as we celebrate these achievements, we must confront a sobering truth. The post-war multilateral system is broken, dysfunctional, and no longer fit for purpose. And escalating trade tariff war may be its final death blow. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to give my perspective on 4 key aspects, namely peace and security, the climate change crisis, the global financial architecture, and mass global trade, and suggest possible ideas for the way. All the United Nations and the UN Security Council, no other circumstance other than the post-war situation would have made the current structure of the UN, and more particularly, the UN Security Council, and that is the 5 permanent members with individual powers, an acceptable peace and security architecture. The Security Council, once a beacon of peace and diplomacy, now has 1 permanent member invading 1 country, while another member takes sides in conflict, in direct contradiction to the Council's own resolutions. Yet today, the permanent members live in denial,
and resist reform, even as the Security Council becomes less and less legitimate, and its relevance is being put to question. On the other hand, the global multilateral financial architecture is simply outdated. The Bretton Woods institutions recently celebrated their 80th anniversary. 80 years ago, we all know, 2/3 of the world's nations did not exist as states when this architecture came into being. The IMF was established to buttress